fortunate because I've had a lot of
Four counties, right?
4 counties, 4 full counties, so it's larger than 2 states. So what I've done is I prioritized, if somebody is throwing a fundraiser for me, I generally will prioritize that because that's somebody going out of their way to help me. As far as other events, it depends on how largely they're going to be attended so that I can hopefully meet more voters. Depends on who the host is. Of course, I know you, so I would want to come to yours out of respect for you.
Thank you.
Just, things like that, but a lot of times you have to send, a surrogate somewhere else to represent you in other places because the circuit is so large, and the different forums tend to all be scheduled at the last minute, so you find yourself triple booked. On Monday you'll have one thing for Friday, and by Thursday you have 3 things for Friday. So you just do the best you can to get as many places as you can.
Now, in terms of your race, it's nonpartisan, so to speak, but it's different from nonpartisan races because even though there's only 2 of you, you do go into the primary, and only one comes out. You don't go off to a runoff,
Correct.
right?
The primaries are general election when there's only 2 of us.
Is that that's just for judge races that I know of?
I'm not, as I have met different candidates in my travels, a lot of them end up, if they're going straight to general, they just go on straight to November.
Right.
But I'm not as familiar with all of the races.
But in judge races.
For judge races, like for example, Kathy Weston's race, she's in a different race, of course, than mine. With 3 people, they would have to get 51% to finish in August.
Now, just to be clear, it's not just about homicides. It's not just about dealing with a family where you have to decide whether a family's there's abuse in a family and a child belongs in foster care or with the parent or whatever. But there could be things like, there's been some questions on you about beach driving. Judges, I remember Judge Doyle, where it was Beckstrom versus Vogel, about the sheriff's race, and it was Beckstrom-Vogel 1, Beckstrom-Vogel 2. These things can get pretty complex on the gamut, right? Do you think people really understand the role of a judge in a community?
I hope so. I think a lot of people that read and try to keep themselves informed, I think that they do. I think that, as I understand it from our various supervisor of elections in the different county, that the judges' race is the most commonly left blank because people know the least about the judges because we are so restricted in what we can really talk about. But I think, yes, I think a lot of people educate themselves, and I've had some terrific questions here tonight, and I've had terrific questions at other forums that show people really have thought about what the judges are doing in the community.
I'm pretty excited, too, to see more women judges coming into the ranks of the 7th Circuit. You got Dawn Fields, Bill Schuman, Judy Davidson.
Bill Schuman,
the lady,
Judge
the
Nichols.
Dollar General trial, the judge, female judge, what's her name? A blonde.
Wendy Berger?
No, the other one. Name escapes me. She's going to get mad. I'll have to
Judge Husband?
cut this off the tape. No, the other one. She worked in under Tana's office with you. What was her name? Well, anyway, we'll cut that part of the tape because we don't want to look stupid.
Yeah, I don't remember.
What was her name? She got married.